Hey guys, what is this? Introducing 1-bit and ternary Bonsai Image 4B image generation for local devices. Are we saying we have just 4 billion parameters here? It really is. Let's see. In this video, we are going to see how to set this up on your local system. So you can see that localhost 3000, we have this running on my system and I have generated a few of this. You can see the output is really excellent here. And then you can see the usage here. It's about 7.9 GB of the 8 GB GPU that I have. And again, 1 or 2 GB, you can leave it up to the recording CapCut that I have here. So let's go ahead and test this out. So we have these two image models. Bonsai Image 4 billion comes in two variants. The first is the 1-bit Bonsai Image that uses -1 and 1 with a floating point 16 group-wise scaling factor, and effectively it is 1.12 effective bits per weight. Okay, therefore we call it 1-bit. And the ternary is, which means 3, this uses -1, 0 and +1 transform weights, effectively giving 1.71 effective bits per weight. And we are going to use this second one because we have the space in my memory, which is 8 GB, and I'm looking for some actual images that I can use on my thumbnails and all. So you can see that Bonsai Image 4B is the first image model that can run directly on an iPhone. Now you can go ahead and go to this link, Bonsai Studio for iPhone. If you have an iPhone, you can try to install this and tell me in the comment section how good are the outputs. We can see that we have the mother is FLUX.2 Klein 4B, which is this model. So Black Forest Labs FLUX.2 Klein 4 billion. This is the mother model, and you can see that it's about 24 GB. So it's not possible to be run on my 8 GB GPU. So 24 GB of space, and that they have compressed down to such a low value that now you can run this. You can see the space is 4.55 GB here, and that's really amazing. Let's go ahead and test this out. Now only the diffusion transformer part, you can see they're giving the comparison. We had a FLUX.2 Klein 4B as 7.75 GB, and 1-bit Bonsai is just 0.93 GB, which can run on your phone, and ternary Bonsai is 1.21, which we are going to test this out in this video. So effectively you can get a reduction, then you get a reduction of 8.3 times when you use this 1-bit Bonsai Image, and you get 6.4 times reduction when you use the ternary Bonsai Image. Cool. So let's go ahead and test this out. This is the entire blog post. You can go ahead and see the comparison. They're giving this actual beautiful comparison where we have FLUX.2 Klein 4B models on the bottom here, and then you can see with the same prompt the outputs from the 1-bit and the ternary Bonsai Image, and this looks really good. But again, we have to test it and see on the different benchmarks. Also they have given the benchmark. Of course this is showing really good on their part, but let's go ahead and see. Before we go ahead and see why this is important, as we all know, if we have a local system, you know, when you design any systems or when you design any image or video, we need to have a lot of iterations. When we design a video on our platform, we tend to have a lot of iterations going on. But if you use a paid model, you need to think of the cost associated with each iteration. But then if you run it on a local system, then you don't have to think about the cost, which is just basic things that I'm blabbering you to. I'm sure you already know this, but let's go ahead and try to install this. And mind you, this is an Apache 2.0 license, free to use anywhere that you like. On a side note, it does take a lot of time to edit the videos. So what I'm doing, I'm asking Claude to make me a pipeline so that once I finish the video, I'm just going to process it. If you want me to make a video on this video making plan, you can go ahead and comment and I will make you one video for this. So as you've seen, this is a mother model, FLUX.2 Klein 4B. And if you go to this GitHub page, you will have this Bonsai Image demo. This is the actual GitHub from which you will be using to get this interface and run on your local system. But in order to use this, you can go to the Hugging Face here, a Bonsai Image Ternary 4 billion gem light, and we're going to use this to run in our system. So this is, you can see 1.21 GB, 6.4 times smaller than floating point. You've already seen this. So for using this, somewhere if you go down, you will have all the instructions. So you can see that for Linux we have these instructions, and I'm going to use WSL because I don't trust Windows on these works. So let's go ahead to WSL. So we are on my WSL. Now I can do git clone this. I can do git clone, and this will clone the Bonsai Image demo. I can say cd to Bonsai, and then I can run this. I can run the setup first, /setup. And you can see that it's checking UV found, and it created a virtual environment. Okay, source VNV bin activate. So it was a wise decision to not use two environments. Really a wastage of time and effort. So you can see all the beautiful installations going on. Now, while the installation is going on, I can go ahead and prepare some prompts to test this out. So let's go to the intro where they had some prompts here. So I can maybe take this one as image and then copy this and go to ChatGPT in search of some prompts. Okay, these are some text that has been used to make images. Now read all of these and give me like 20 different variety examples that I can test on my text to image model. Cool, we can go ahead and test this out later, but let's go ahead and see if our installation is done. Almost done. This is a one-time work that we need to do. This downloads from Hugging Face. It's downloading the model as well. Cool, 4.55 GB model. Cool, the setup is complete. Now I can go back and download this model. I think this is already downloaded with the setup. Yeah, and now I can say script serve.sh and then run this. Okay, platform is Linux plus NVIDIA GPU, Backend GPU, HQQ on CUDA. Looks good, fingers crossed. Let's see if this works. Installing front-end dependencies, first run version. Cool, let it install. Cool, so we have just one error, which is the GPU pipeline binary transformer is unset. So we need to set the FLUX.2 GPU binary transformer to the absolute path of this host. Okay, so inside this folder, I'm going to run this. So you can see we have this models, dot models, and this file actually. So we need to set this actually. So I can say export. I'm going to export the FLUX.2 GPU binary transformer to this exact path here. Let's see. Let's try to run this now. So I guess this is loaded. So the front end is port 3000 and the backend is on the port 8000. So let's go ahead and open the 3000 and the 8000 as well. We don't have anything. 8000 and 8000 docs. So this is the front end running in the 3000 and this is the backend running on your local system as well. Both are local. But these are the endpoints. We have get, we can post, we can compare, and then we can get. I can close this safely, but let's go ahead and test this out. Now this is really interesting. It's running on my local system. So let's go ahead and open up WSL again. I'm going to run this command called watch-n1 NVIDIA SMI. This command is going to help me monitor my GPU. So you can see the GPU usage is 55, which is 5.5 GB out of a total of 8 GB GPU that I have. And let's go ahead and test this out. So first of all, from the top, I'm exploring this with you. So we have the dark and light version here. Okay, let's put it dark. Create stunning images locally with AI. Describe what you want. You can write here. And this is the model. Right now, I think both are downloaded. Let's go with ternary. Let's go with 1:1, which is 1024, 1024 here. And then seed, you can keep it like this. We can randomize. I think this is a randomized seed. Yep, so you can increase. We'll see. Single or a batch of 4. I want single as of now. And let's put this command, Bonsai 3 in a quiet ceramic studio. Generate, and let's count in how many seconds. Okay, we have something. Open a new tab. And really, I'm going to be honest with you. This is an amazing photo. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. This is, you can use this on your posters, on your thumbnail. It's really amazing. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and test these out. A futuristic cyberpunk. Let's go ahead and put this here. And can I increase it further? Cool. Leave it 1024, 1024 and generate. This is generating. I think I can give more here as well. So copy and paste it here. I cannot give more than one command here. One has to generate and then. Okay, this is faster now because the model is already loaded. Now let's make this one and then count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 counts. Really amazing. Let's go ahead and try the retro one and maybe I can vary this. Let's go and try with something else. Like this is a quick one. Let's go with this quick one and generate. Cool, man. Really amazing. Another one. Generate. Cool. Just in 5 or 6 seconds. Let's go with another one. Now will count with me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, Just 4 counts. Amazing. I can share this with you as well. So sharing means where? Sharing means to my phone on Paint. Okay. Instagram as well. Let's go to Paint. Will it open up Paint? Wow, that's really amazing. Anyway, you can use this. So share, you can use this. The total step is mentioned here as well. If you click here, okay, it just disappeared, but the total step was mentioned there as well. The timing for this was 4 seconds. And this is really amazing. You can go ahead and now play with this model. Now I'm going to let you go ahead and install and play with this, because this is an amazing model on my local system. You know, maybe I can create a thumbnail. Let's say I have this. Let's say I have this. Let's say I give this. Write me a prompt for thumbnail generation for 16:9 YouTube video. Cool. So let me take this prompt and let me go here and put it here, and here maybe the version that I want would be something like 2:1 or 3:2. I think 3:2 would be good. So let's change the seed as well, and the steps maybe I can increase it to 8. Let's see, 8 steps, single, and then generate. Let's see in the output. Let's see if this is a workable thumbnail. Some issue with the text here, but then again, I will change this. Maybe let's say, let me get another one. So let's say this one, Insane AI Images, and then put it here. Now, instead of giving more text, I can say just Insane AI. Okay. And now let's see if it's able to generate. You'll be able to see all the generations here, and you can even download this generation as well. So click, and I think I really like this Insane AI. This is really fun. So go ahead and install. I've shown you all the steps. In summary, what I've done is I've used WSL and I've used this code. I faced one issue, but I've shown you how to go around that issue. First, you need to locate the models here, and then you need to just set the path here. And I have not hallucinated this. This exact thing has been mentioned here when we ran the installation. So go ahead and check this out and let me know if you face any issue. I will definitely try to clarify if there is any difficulty that you face. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.